We are live back with another Best Ball Mania. Is everything okay?
Yeah, Alex just got a weird screen going.
Frozen.
He's stuck with the Ben Stiller. What's that called? But anyway, we're back for another Best Ball Mania 5 draft. If Alex is able to keep his connection here. He said he spilled a giant cup of water on his computer. Oh my gosh. Are we live still?
Oh, we're live.
Well, he said he spilled an entire cup of water on his computer and it shut off, and that is the face of a man well, okay. Well,
And he's done. Let me see if I can pull one up real quick.
yeah, well, are you the host now?
I can still share.
Okay. Oh, so I don't even know who it became the host. Sorry, this episode was off to an interesting start.
Hey,
All right, I'll drop us in a draft, and
okay.
we'll get
We'll share. Yeah, just share your screen so we can get into a draft here. Yeah, wild start here.
You never know what you're gonna come on to fantasy.
I feel like that might be a sign that, I mean, the Alex who does all of the drafting from his computer for us, he spills computer on his laptop. Is that a sign that this wasn't
water? You said he spilled his computer onto his laptop.
Is that what I said?
Yeah,
See, we're all over the place tonight. Spilled water on his computer. Is that a sign that tonight we were not going to draft the winning team?
I think it might be a sign we will.
Fighting diversity here.
Your theory behind that? Why don't you share your screen though, so we can get the draft board pulled up?
You can't see it?
No. Negative, Ghost Rider.
Really?
No.
Let me try again.
Hopefully one of us can share their screen. I probably had to make
Can you see that?
No. Okay. Well, lovely start here. About as good as it can go.
It says I'm sharing.
Yeah, I know, but there's just no. I don't. Are you familiar with the StreamYard like technology? Like how
I think
to get
it's
it?
just because we're the host, but
I feel like someone had to have been made host.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Corey, you see if you can real quick.
Yeah, let's.
I should leave this draft, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you should definitely get out of that draft. Okay. Well, I guess we can just talk fantasy football stuff until one of us figures this out. What are some hot takes you have this year? Let's go at the quarterback position. Hot take from each one of you. We'll each give one at each position. But Alex said he's rebooting, so he should be in here shortly.
I think Deshaun Watson will be a top 10 quarterback.
Okay.
Even though Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy both weren't at day one of OTAs, which isn't a great sign, but
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
it's like they're going to be there.
Not just a homer pick, but I think Jerry Jeudy's going to have a breakout year. So I think underdog-wise, him and Watson are.
Okay, so quarterback, you think Watson will finish the top 10 fantasy quarterback. Corey, what is a hot take from you? It could be a negative hot take, or it could be,
I mean, I'll take the homer route as well.
Okay.
If Anthony Richardson plays a full season, he ends as quarterback number 1 on the season.
I don't mind that. It's pretty solid. Trevor Lawrence will finish as a top 10 quarterback in fantasy, and in underdog, he is going way underdrafted, like going at pick 120, 125-ish. I think he is one of the best values to get at the quarterback position right now. So I'll go
Boys,
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
able to stall enough.
Oh my goodness.
Is your computer working? Most importantly,
For now.
Well, he's on here, Nick. So
Alex, I
For
spilled
now.
a
I don't know
whole
if he has
glass.
a backup.
I spilled a whole glass of tequila on my laptop, and we're still kicking here. So
Did it?
what is it with you guys and spilling?
These glasses are like, you
Oh.
can't really see it, but they're like legit
They're
like
full.
24 ounces.
You should have your face froze
I
on the
know.
exact reaction you made when it spilled, and your face was something. You were like
Oh,
and just
no.
like the face of a man
Oh.
that just spilled water all over his computer. Okay, so we stalled for a little bit. We were giving out each a quarterback hot take for
Okay.
this year, so you
Okay.
can finish it. We had Corey Anthony Richardson finishing as a QB1 if he stays healthy the full year.
Wow. Okay.
Nick Deshaun Watson will finish as a top 10, and me
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence will finish as a top 10 quarterback.
All right. Spicy quarterback take off the cuff will be Kyler Murray will finish top 8.
Okay, I like that one. I think top 5 you could even say.
Yeah.
For
I think there's
a little
potential there, but if
hot
we're
take there.
playing in the top 10 range, I think he's for sure in there. All right.
I'm just glad your laptop's okay.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see if I just like disappear halfway through this, you guys know why.
At first, I was like, "Is this a sign that tonight was a bad night to draft?" Like right as we're about to enter a draft, you spill water on your keyboard, and you short circuit out of here.
That was a
You
hot
mute-
start.
you
I think
muted
we're
yourself.
for number 1. Oh, just kidding. We got the 8th pick.
Did Alex mute himself or his computer?
That was my computer. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be lovely, isn't it?
we're gonna need to get some air dryer and some.
I have a bad feeling we're gonna end up like auto drafting this entire squad.
Just
Some
grab
rice.
a bag of rice and just dump it all over your laptop.
I heard that's not actually good for it. But who knows at this point?
Oh look, we got a new
Exactly.
position. We're drafting at number 8 spot. Wow, new
I don't know if
spot.
we've gotten a top like 4 pick.
You know what's funny? I entered into 4 slow drafts today, 3 of the poodle and 1 best ball. I got all top 5 picks.
It's pretty good.
Maybe I should stop drafting for us.
No,
Maybe.
maybe you get the regression, and the next bunch will be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And
I think it has to even itself out, right?
And 2 of those picks, I had the number. Well, one of those I had. So it goes. Obviously, it goes Lamb, McCaffrey, and then Tyreek or Chase. I've skipped over Tyreek each time taking Chase. I've had the 3 spot.
Because I'm fading CMC, it allows me to not completely fade Tyreek. So I do take Tyreek if he's there at the 3 spot. Oh. Yeah, I think the 3 spot is where I'll take him.
No, I'm taking.
But I probably should just go. But Tyreek is just like
Yeah, I know.
he's
He's older now.
That game breaking ability.
He's older, I know, but
But
think-
he does have to do it against the Browns in Week 17 to actually be worth it.
Best defense in the land.
And
Only
Chase
defense in the land,
is a potential matchup. Although, again, any like Tyreek, I mean,
All
these
right.
guys are pretty matchup proof. But
I say,
Brees.
I say Brees.
yeah, that's fine.
I think he could easily be RB1.
Yep.
Maybe the best fantasy player.
Yeah, that's why I'm fading. I think Bijan or Brees finishes as RB1. That's just if all of them stay healthy.
A lot of red badges in this one.
Yeah, it's like red badges and then nothing.
Alex, how the hell do you not have a badge yet?
I don't know, dude. To be totally honest, I was thinking
It's
about that.
500 drafts you have to do.
Crazy, right?
I think
the black is 100.
It's
Black's 100.
I literally entered like I'm like 50 deep on this season alone. So I don't know what.
I
Is
think
black 100 or 500?
Black
I
is
think it's
100.
500, and then the red is 1,000.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think black was
'Cause I saw it
500,
today, actually, on Twitter.
and then red's 1,000 or like a certain number of like wins.
Yeah, if you win stuff too, you could get the badge.
God, I don't like. I mean, the receivers in this range.
I'll vote Olave, or Olave is my vote, but
I like Ayuk.
Corey.
You pick.
I don't think we've done Olave yet.
No, we've
We did
definitely done.
no, we definitely have.
early. We
Yeah.
haven't recently.
Yeah, Brees opens us up to maybe that Josh Allen, if we can get Allen and Kincaid or something.
Keon Coleman.
Man, no, not him.
Why? He's so good.
No.
If you get Josh Allen, you almost have to get him.
No, you don't have to. You can get all of the better players on that team, and
you
not
think
the
Are you
one
gonna
that's
draft-
going.
Are you going to draft
way
any
over.
Chase Claypool?
I have taken some Claypool.
God, seems like a bigger waste of space than Will Fuller.
Most likely. But like,
They have so many just like journeymen who are one-hit wonders. It's crazy.
yeah, but I'd still rather have Curtis Samuel than him. I'd rather have. I mean, I don't like Khalil Shakir that much, but I'd rather have him than Coleman at where they go in draft price.
You think Shakir's going to have a better season than Keon Coleman? That's a hot take.
I think he could, but again, it's not that Keon Coleman. It has to do with like Shakir in his range. Yeah, I'd prefer getting a running back, but it's not like where Keon Coleman goes in the draft. I like a lot better options around him. So it's about like where they're going in the draft.
Sure.
Like, give me JSN over Keon Coleman easily.
We're talking about Bills.
Yeah, but we can get those.
Oh, I'm just saying, out of the wide receiver range for the Bills,
Give me Curtis Samuel. Give me literally every other receiver where they go in the draft. I'd rather have.
Do you like Kincaid where he's going?
Only if I have Josh Allen. I don't take him without Josh Allen unless it was like a full round of value or something. I think I did that in a DraftKings draft a few days ago. Like he fell like over a round maybe, and I took him.
did that guy reach on Mike Evans?
No, that's about where he goes.
Yeah, not a ton.
Is it? Okay.
22 ADP. Took him at 20.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he went in the 30s.
No,
Last year.
no. Mike Evans has just been so consistent that I mean, he's been like the most consistent receiver.
Is it 8 or 9 seasons of 1,000 yards and I think 7+ TDs?
Yeah.
Something
It's
crazy
crazy.
like that.
And in DFS, he'll just go perpetually under 5% owned.
I feel like people finally last year started putting some respect on his name with those like
a little bit, but there were, I mean,
Not
so
enough.
many weeks he was still super low.
It's true.
I think because people hate Baker. Like they don't think he's an elite QB. So
I mean, I don't think he's elite, but it's like you can like a really good receiver like Justin Jefferson, like some of these guys, if you're just that good, like you can have massive games.
oh yeah.
All right.
I would love Devonta or Laporta.
We just took Laporta, and he's gone. So,
I like Devonta here.
yeah, he gets some value.
Slim Reba.
And then maybe we'll get lucky and get Josh Allen sliding.
That would be just wonderful.
And
And
then
we could get
Kincaid.
We could get Kincaid and Coleman.
If Coleman
Just like
falls
drew it
to
up.
80, sure.
Just like we drew it up.
It's either Keon Coleman or Adion Mitchell. I mean, you pick.
You only
Do you even know how to pronounce your own receiver's name? Did you say what did you even do? You like mumbled his first name and then
It's an
said,
Adion.
AD.
you said Adon.
I did not say Adon.
What did you say?
I said Adion.
AD.
Adion?
Adion.
Did you just say you said Adion?
Okay, coming from the guy who could not pronounce names,
Donai.
Adonai.
Yeah,
Donovan Mitchell.
what did you say?
Adon. Okay,
Unbelievable.
all right.
So this dyslexia over there.
Well, yes, that is one of my learning disabilities I have.
Oh, you actually have.
Yeah, thank you for letting the thousands of people who watch us know that I have dyslexia. So appreciate that one.
I think we got instant karma when you guys started arguing about this. Josh Allen got taken immediately.
Yeah.
I mean,
4 red badges right in front of us. That's tough.
you
We're
guys
gonna
just
be.
want to go.
We're gonna have better luck on the other side.
I mean,
You
we
can
could
pivot
go
right to Hurts.
Yeah, we could go Hurts.
Yeah. We did get the Reaper.
That's a nice little, like Smith falling 5 picks and then Hurts. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I
need
mean,
at least-
you'll take it. I mean, I think we have a decent amount of Hurts going throughout our drafts. I feel like we have.
Let's see.
We do.
I feel like he's got to be one of our higher owned quarterbacks.
Let's see.
as he should be.
No, yeah, I mean,
I think between quarterbacks 3 and 10 last year, there was like a difference of 3.8 points per game or something. Like it's a marginal difference between the tier 1 and like the rest of the top 10.
Corey, you want to know who our most drafted quarterback is?
like Caleb Williams.
No.
It's
Anthony Richardson.
okay. Okay, hang on. But let's
There you go. Here's the list.
okay. Also,
I was going to say Rodgers, but
He's right there.
okay, out of the top
37%. Let's go.
uh,
I mean,
out of the top 5 quarterbacks who go drafted, Jalen Hurts is obviously our high. No, I guess Josh Allen.
we have way too much Russell Wilson and Derek Carr.
we have one team. You have to understand this is 8 teams. So if you take them once, it's going to show you have
12%.
12%. So
Too much.
We have more than 8 teams. I don't know why it's only giving us 8 there. We've done, this will be our 13th draft. We haven't live streamed all of them, but we've done 13 Best Ball Manias together. So I don't know why it's closing us out at 8 because there's zero Caleb in here, which we know we definitely have taken him before. So
That's weird.
yeah, we'll have to try refreshing.
Crazy.
that.
I'll take a look on mobile or after we're done here.
Let's go to that draft board.
You go to the draft board.
Just
Hey,
trying
you
to
go to the draft board, mister.
Just trying to see sometimes if you get those crazy people that mess up the draft.
Nothing crazy yet.
The team right before us is doing some wonky stuff.
3 running backs.
No receivers through 4 rounds. That's a bold move.
So running backs, people might start jumping
RB
on them.
heavy. I mean,
Yeah, this guy,
Bijan,
Christian
and
McCaffrey
ETN.
and Jacobs, Kyron and Achane. I'm trying to think of where, one of these spots we'll have to decide if we need to go. Yeah, this guy took Gibbs and Henry. You definitely have some 0 running back squads. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right now, there's 4 0 RBs.
5.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, but I mean, luckily we have another hero running back squad here.
It has been the go-to for us.
Yeah, it's got to be the I think it's the best strategy.
I do too.
That and 0 running back is I'm gonna just pretty much do every draft like that.
Yeah.
I like
I just
it
can't-
as long as we have either an elite tight end or QB.
Yeah.
I think like that's
Yeah,
a
I
really
think-
good combo for
think-
that strategy.
Yeah, I do think getting one of the quarterback or tight end positions elite is good when you do this strategy.
Because then you can pick up a few handcuffs and like those are the guys that are league winners in reality. So
All right. Well, I'm so this is a weird spot. I'm happy with Scary Terry. I don't think he's gonna make it though. This guy has 0 running or 0 receivers. He's gonna take him.
maybe.
Get one of these guys.
Yeah,
JD
there you
go.
Reed's there.
I really don't like Reed. I think I'd rather take a running back or
Okay.
Pitts. I would rather take Pitts.
I like James Cook a lot.
I would say James Cook or Pitts.
James Cooks correlates with Brees Hall.
All right, let's do that.
It is.
I mean, honestly, it's probably not going to correlate the right way in terms of having both running backs go off in that last game. But you never know.
Where's it being played?
It doesn't matter what's being played. It's in New York or Buffalo.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
It's in
Outdoors
Jersey or
and-
Buffalo. So
That could be 2 good running back games for sure.
yeah, could be 30 feet of snow. Global warming.
Maybe get one of those games like it was the Bills versus Patriots. There's like 6 total passes.
Well, either
I
way,
think that was like 2 years ago now.
usually you wouldn't want like 2 just straight like a Derrick Henry and just like a 2 mostly just running quarterbacks. Like Brees he can get like 13 targets in a game. So if Buffalo's playing from ahead, James Cook could be crushing and then Brees just gets peppered or something.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of receivers here.
Yeah.
I like Godwin.
People are still pushing receivers hard right now. Like it's that kind of
Godwin
draft. Oh, I would love to get Godwin here. I mean, I say Godwin. I don't think we can get another running back. That's for sure. I think it's got to be.
Hey, I like Godwin or Pitts.
All right,
Pitts.
so I think Godwin or Ridley.
I hate Ridley. I'd rather get Ladd
I
or
would be
Keenan, but mostly
not.
Ladd.
Okay, well, if you hate Ridley, I mean, my vote in order.
Yeah, I hate.
Okay. Hopefully Godwin's there and we just can take him. Come on, come on, come on. I would feel really good about Godwin as a wide receiver 3. Let's go.
There he is.
Nice.
Let's go.
Finally getting some luck around here.
All it took was
There's some good value here, actually, in this draft.
You got some like this Lamar team went his 5 receivers. This last guy Tigers is 4 and then no running back. So
yeah. 1, 2,
That Killaby guy is going to just start ripping wide
3,
receivers in front of us.
0 RB builds currently being played.
yeah, so running back value, like we're gonna see in that range where running backs always go. You're gonna see maybe even them come off a little earlier and just people hammer those. So there could be. I'm trying to think of some receivers that go in that range, like Cortland Sutton, Tyler Lockett. Those guys might end up falling to us.
What do you guys think of Travis Kelce this year?
I'll take him a little. Like I was out on him in the first round last year, but where he's going, like he sometimes falls into the beginning of the 4th. Like I'll take shots on him.
That's where he fell this draft, right at the top of the 4th.
Yeah. So at that point, it's like
Are you solely going after Mahomes then as well, or are you fine not having Mahomes and having Kelsey?
I mean, I would like to get the pairing, but I'm
Preferably, but
fine.
you're not devastated if you don't.
Right. Because Mahomes isn't like like, for example, like Josh Allen, Lamar. Like, I really want to pick if I'm taking their tight end and their tight end's crushing. Well, those guys run the ball too, so they're probably like really crushing in week 17 if their tight end's going off. So,
Are we gonna target Dallas Goedert?
yeah, I would like to.
D God.
Yeah, I've been taking pretty much most of my Jalen Hurts teams. I add Goddard on, and pretty much all those teams.
It goes at
Does he go like 110?
113-ish, yeah.
113.
Yeah, so we'll get him at that 113 and 4 picks.
Yeah, so we definitely gotta hit at least 2 receivers between now and then.
I'd love if, yeah, I like those two guys.
Yeah, I mean, Jameson, I think he's gonna have a very, very big year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
got a little hot take for us here. What's a big year?
I think he finishes wide receiver. I'm gonna say in the top 12.
Top 12?
What?
Yeah.
How much Jameson Williams are you drafting this year?
I mean, I've only started doing my drafts, so
You better load the boat.
I mean,
Are you have to be assuming
12?
goes down,
No,
right?
But how
just
can
think
you
with
can't just predict that as a like, oh
You
yeah,
drafted him in the second round, Corey?
I'm forecasting Amon-Ra to get hurt by this injury. Like, you can't.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is that he hasn't played a full season. He was taken very high in their draft.
Dude,
He
top
has-
12 is
dude,
First rounder.
He has a lot of potential to finish. Yes, Amon-Ra is still there, but like if the Lions put the same points they did last year and like the number 1 scoring offense again, like there's easily a way that he could be the top 12 receiver.
Yeah, but you have to understand they put up those points with Jameson Williams not doing much of anything.
All right, we're on the clock.
Well, he's
Man, they are just eating these receivers.
Yep.
So I mean, I guess we just have to this
go
point.
running back.
They're gonna start hammering running back, so we just got to get ahead of that curve probably and just.
I like Montgomery, Najee, Ramondre.
Yeah,
I like
I'd say
Zamir White too.
Let's go Montgomery.
I'm good reaching on Zamir White. The 4 games he started last year, he had over 100 yards in each.
Yeah, remember like 4 episodes ago you were trash talking Zamir White?
I looked into it. I was, I was underread.
Look into it before you shit talk us.
Yeah, you're right. I was underread. I'll say that. I was like, did he really prove himself? I looked into it. And I'm like, yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He did great.
Okay.
And then there was some coach speak coming out today of Las Vegas saying Zamir's going to be in the passing game, and
okay, how much do you really
trust
the coach speak that goes on?
Yeah, I do a little bit. I don't think it's like all or nothing, but
man, wide receivers are going.
I like it more for like situations like that where it's like a player is going to step into a new role no matter what. Like their starting running back's gone, so like I'd like the coach speak to understand, who he's thinking about. He said Madison's going to be a depth piece, and he was hyping up the rookie Dylan Lauby, whatever. So for situations like that, that's where I kind of turn to.
All right, so we're gonna have to. Okay, this is it's like a 2 quarterback, 5 running back, 3 tight end, and 8 receivers.
They're still going receiver here. My goodness.
Yeah.
There's going to be no receivers left.
Go to receiver real quick.
Curtis Samuel's the next one up.
Wow, man. We could take one more running back and do like a hyper fragile team where we only take 4.
I don't mind doing that. I would say Swift.
I say Zamir White.
I'd say Swift.
I like Zamir White.
We took Swift last
Zamir
draft.
White
Yeah.
correlates with
Fine.
Olave.
That's fine.
Oh man, this is gonna be a weird one.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to go really wide receiver heavy on like some long shots.
Well,
I
we
think-
know there's going to be a massive running back run, which I think it started with Montgomery. See, it went Montgomery. We started it. Jones, Brooks, like almost all the next picks are running backs. I think there's going to be a massive running back run, and then we will be able to hit some of these because like these guys are going to have to like this Lamar team took his first. He's going 0 running. Like they're going to start hammering these running backs.
Does Fundamental Bear have a running back yet? Oh, Kenneth Walker. Yikes.
Yeah, so
really,
we're just
really fucked this draft up is that Killaby kid taking 3 running backs right away.
I'm happy we got.
I kind of like that approach with Laporta.
What? No.
He got Bijan, Saquon, and ETN.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want. I feel like in a room where everyone goes wide, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
I mean, I like that strategy over going like 5 players to one position. Like you're guaranteeing one of your top 5 picks isn't going to be on the scoreboard. I think that's like a so overrated strategy right now.
What?
Taking like 5 wide receivers off the bat.
I'd do that.
But you're guaranteeing one of your top 5 picks isn't going to be putting up points for you.
Yeah, but you can like stop.
I know it raises your floor. I mean, I get the reasoning. I just think it's not the best. I think it's not optimal. Why would you guarantee yourself you're missing one of your top 5 picks? Always.
Well, because you're just getting like one. You only have to take if you take 5 in a row. If you think they're like some of the best picks in each round, you could probably stop at 5 receivers. Like, and then you can go 0 running back, so you can get elite quarterback, elite tight end, round it out, and then
just quarterback in the 6th.
Okay, so you're saying you could get.
That's what I mean. I just think you're spreading yourself really thin for all your other positions that you still have to put starters into. You get your 3 receivers in the flex. That's only 4. So you're guaranteeing you're not optimizing your draft capital.
You could get I don't know like at least elite. You could get 5 receivers and still get Kyle Pitts and someone else, and you'd probably be you get like 7 0 running back candidates. So you can just play straight 0 running back, still get like Kyler Murray and another solid piece. You can do some interesting things with it, but
for sure,
it's not my go-to. Like I'd not prefer 5 straight, but I have done it a few times if I really like them.
I see people doing it all the time, and I'm just don't think it's the best.
All right,
Mike makes sense here. I mean, I know that's
Mike and Shaheed both make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot.
Gotta go car.
I'd rather go.
I agree.
I'd rather go Mike and get Rodgers.
Rodgers?
Well, we can't. We have or no.
I like Shaheed.
I'm well. No, one of them. None of them have week 5 bye, right?
No, we're good.
I'm fine with either. I think both of them. I think
Pick out-
Shaheed has a little more of a floor because we only have 3 run. Like Mike Williams could start slow. I think Shaheed was the better pick there.
Salah said that Shaheed would be on snap count for at least 4 weeks.
You mean Mike Williams?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's why I'm saying we only have 3 receivers. I think we take the better floor pick there, whereas Mike Williams, like we need points early on in the season from our receiver spot.
Yeah. I think Corley could step into like a Randall Cobb type of role.
What role did he have for the Jets?
Well, I'm just saying with Aaron Rodgers in his career, he's always liked kind of small
Goddard,
speedy receiver. Yeah.
This has to be Goddard.
Goddard or Josh Palmer for me.
Build the stack a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Goddard's there.
Priority.
Go him, but
they still haven't really added any big receiving talents.
So
Not
we're
that they
getting
need to,
Derek
but-
Carr late. We can still get Juwan Johnson as a late tight end. And yeah, we already have that stack because we have Zamir White.
Yep.
Which I think Derek Carr is like to pair with Hurts is pretty solid. Because you at least like let's say Hurts is the one that advances everyone through those like playoff weeks where he's the one crushing. In week 17, they play the Cowboys. They can definitely he could have another big game, but we also now have access to the Vegas New Orleans game in a dome. And if Hurts is like 40% owned in the finals and Derek Carr is like, super low, that's where you get like all the leverage.
Imagine our last week playoffs. We're in the championship and it comes down to fucking Derek Carr.
No, we would still have Hurts in the event.
I understand we'd have Hurts, but we wouldn't want him to be doing well if he's 40% owned. You want
right?
Derek
You
Carr.
you can you want him to like do well and your other pieces go off, but
yeah,
Derek Carr can
Derek
just have
Carr.
that 4 touchdown game and you're getting the Shaheed points and the Olave. That's how you pass all those teams.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. So like,
that's what the story this team is telling, Corey.
Well, it's not something I like to cheer for.
I like our squad so far. I think we got some great players.
All right. So now we definitely have to hit.
Do you guys have any Brock Bowers?
Receivers. I have some, not as I'm getting more now. He started to fall a bit, and that's when I have started to take him more.
I just think he's like such a terrible situation. He's gonna be. He was a really good tight end in a really bad situation for a long. Jeremy Shockey, so good. Just a bad situation for a very long time.
You think he's as good as Brock Bowers?
Jeremy Shockey? Jeremy Shockey was like one of the best tight ends ever in the NFL. But he was just in such a bad position. Like he could have been so much better if he wasn't playing for the Giants for his
one of the greats. Or one of the GOATs, I'll say.
I'm just saying Brock Bowers is considered one of the best tight end prospects ever.
I know, but he's stuck on the Raiders.
So you don't like Minshew Mania, Mr. Colts?
Me? I like what he did for the Colts, but I mean...
Yeah, but like you don't think Minshew supported Michael Pittman.
Yeah, but that's different.
Why?
Because Michael Pittman's alpha and
wait. So you think Michael Pittman's better than Brock Bowers?
Yes.
Okay. See this.
I don't think
you can hold your opinion.
I don't think that's a crazy take.
I think that's wild.
You think
Jerry
Brock
Jeudy here?
Yes, I think Brock Bowers.
Okay, shut up. Get Jerry Jeudy.
While you're at it, just tee up Jelani Woods.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Jeudy.
so I'm good with Jeudy here.
I'm so baffled by your idiocracy.
What did you say? Idiocracy?
Yeah, that's a word.
That's how baffled he is.
Yeah.
I thought it's idiocy, not idiocracy. I gotta look this up. Idiot.
Hey, we're not making fun of him for being dyslexic again, okay, Pete?
Yeah, it's just another case of this.
One time was enough.
It isn't Idiocracy. I see is a movie.
It's a great movie, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was quoting.
It's a great movie.
Okay.
All right,
Idiocy.
who do we got on the board?
Idiocy
Probably
is what you
another
meant.
receiver.
Whatever, PB. That's how upset I am with your stupid takes.
You're so upset that you just become dyslexic all the time.
No, I am dyslexic. Not all the
He
time.
doesn't become it. He is.
If Dalton Schultz is here, we could just finish tight end really quick.
No, because we're getting
No. We
Getting
knew I
John.
want a receiver.
You want Gabe Davis?
Yes, I love Gabe. I think Gabe
No.
Davis is a very
Gabe
good
Davis
pick.
is worse than Brock Bowers.
I agree. Gabe Davis is worse than Brock Bowers.
Gabe Davis is worse than Keon Coleman.
I don't want to reach on Ricky Pearsall. I think that's like the
Thank
worst.
God.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't want Ricky Pearsall
Well,
at
then
all.
we're stuck reaching.
I'd rather
on
Jermaine
all right.
Burton.
or going.
Okay.
Schultz.
Okay, I'm fine. Honestly, I'm fine with going 2 tight ends and we can get 9 receivers if we go Dalton Schultz here.
Yeah, pick up Schultz, get the value. You guys calling me crazy, but
I mean, you just didn't quite like we don't have any Baltimore pieces. Like it doesn't really fit
No, I know.
anything, but it's a value.
sometimes you just got to.
Yeah, it allows us to stop at 2 tight ends, I think.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I mean, the other option was obviously like we get Juwan Johnson, pair him with Carr, but we do have a double stack already. So
I like Jermaine Burton a lot in that range too. I think he's probably a better version of Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd, I mean, Burton's like a deep threat, like house call type play. That's not Tyler Boyd.
I mean, I think he's going to do better than him.
Yeah, but you said like a version of like I don't think they're.
Well, he's
like,
going to be wide
any-
receiver 3 for Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Maybe even wide receiver 2 if they trade T. Higgins.
Yeah, I've been
And Higgins
targeting
and
him
Chase
more
are
to-
always good to miss like
Okay. First of all,
3 to 4 games a year.
I'm moving the cards back here. Idiocracy is a word. You numbskull. I'm on dictionary.com. An idiocracy is a disparaging term for a society run by or made up by a bunch of idiots. PB.
Yeah, but okay, an idiocracy. So it's a society. It's like a group of people. You said
That's how
my
tough-
idiocracy.
You're a whole society worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You meant idiocy, and don't act like that wasn't the correct word.
No, I you made it sound it wasn't even a word. So
Okay, well, if you looked up the definition and
My
still believe it's
dyslexic
that, I
ass-
think that's a bigger problem.
schooled you.
All right, football.
Football.
You got this.
God,
Every time.
you're so stupid.
Just can't have any peaceful drafts.
Who do we got on the board? Anyone following?
I don't know. Our team's a little uncorrelated, but maybe we can round it out.
No, I think we have some decent correlation, and then we picked up some good value pieces. Can't have it always at 100%.
Yeah.
We could. I think. Oh, Michael Mayer, last tight end.
We're stopping at 2. I have taken Mayer in because I think Brock Bowers is such an alpha that they could just use him as a straight receiver with Adams. He'll be like their second option. Who knows? Maybe the first option by the end of the year. And then Michael Mayer will just play like the normal tight end role, and Brock Bowers is operating, as receiver.
What about Jacoby Myers?
We can get Bateman.
I like
Bateman
Corley.
Bateman fits the Schultz.
Yep. I mean, it's
Roman.
But
Roman's
we'll have
scary.
2 picks pretty close, so I think we can go if we want Roman and Bateman.
Yeah,
We
152.
can just get Roman
161.
first.
Yeah, 152 and
I
160.
mean, we could pretty much just take wide receivers to finish the draft.
Yeah, I think they were doing
Besides
that.
Derek Carr.
Besides Derek Carr, I think.
Yeah, Carr just so we don't miss him.
He's picked 200. He's their second
Yeah.
to last pick.
I don't think
got
we'll miss him.
I got it. Oh,
Okay. So we could just do
Bateman, Corley.
Bateman, Corley.
I
Well,
think Corley's going to
yeah.
be better, but if you're
but we
obsessed
can get
with
both. We can get
correlation-
both.
In terms
Yeah, I
of
think Bateman and then Corley.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the Baltimore, Houston.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Corley with James Cook.
I mean, there's a run on QBs that went.
Yeah. I mean, they did. There was that running kind of. I mean, all the running backs still kind of all went where they normally go.
That's crazy.
Sharp room though. Chubb fell to where he probably should be drafted. 20 picks past ADP. I've seen Chubb fall like 30 picks, and I've still passed on him.
No,
I've taken him for teams that have like 4 good options at running back because I think week 17 comes around. I think he could be an awesome play.
In a wheelchair?
He was out at practice today. He's fine.
He's not
Oh,
He did
doing
that,
a
he
whole lot
did
of
that
anything.
week 2. And
He
his
was-
last surgery was November.
I don't know if I'd say he's fine. They said he was finally walking on flat land like a week ago. I don't know what that even means, but it does
No,
not sound good.
He's been seen running like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe his like
In
Right.
water, in
He's
like
fine.
those water treadmills or something.
No, he was on a track.
he was out seen. He's just in one of those water treadmills. just
Someone
like
was
on-
literally like at a gym and was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Nick Chubb," and you just see this guy flying by. Like,
Nick Chubb just pulling up to
I know.
Cleveland Planet Fitness to
Yeah.
hit the treadmill.
it's like Georgia State College or something.
I will say,
Right.
Jeremy Renner did basically get run over by a tractor, and he was running back up a hill, some time ago. But all right, we're on
Who's
the
this?
clock.
Jeremy Renner.
We're on the
is-
clock right now.
Oh,
actor.
Jeremy.
We're on the clock right now.
Oh yeah. What?
Oh no,
I mean, Adam Thielen. Well, I think with this team
No,
again,
no way. No
he
Thielen.
correlates with Godwin, and we need points. Like we don't have a great receiver room.
We
So
need
like I would
something else.
like
PB, if there's
I'd rather get Demario Douglas.
see,
we
like
can get them still. We don't have to understand. Like we have all of our picks.
boys.
I'm just saying we need like on this team. We
No,
kind
no.
of went more like a good quarterback. We have a solid tight end room. We have good running backs. It's like we're taking 9 receivers, so we can mix in like the floor types with the ceiling.
We got a shocky take here in the chat.
Ooh, was Eli Manning his QB for a little bit?
I'm looking.
Let's go to the historian, mellow out.
I'm looking because Eli Manning was drafted. When was Eli Manning drafted? Because Peyton Manning was drafted in 2000.
2001.
Eli Manning was drafted 2004. So he was Jeremy Shockey's quarterback for 2 years. How long was
Okay.
Jeremy Shockey at the Giants?
It's twilight years.
So our 15, 16. So we're still we're going 3 receivers and Carr.
We're getting 10 receivers.
9, right?
We've got 7. 4 running backs. Derek Carr makes 2 QBs, 2 tight ends, and 7.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we can add a 5th running back then.
Yeah.
Because we would plan on going 3 tight ends, but then with the Schultz value, it allowed us to go just 2.
Hmm.
All right. So to
What
answer
sort of
that
RBs are left?
04 to 07 Shockey. Yeah, I get that, but like Eli Manning was like not a good quarterback. I know he won Super Bowls, and I'm a Peyton Manning
Yeah,
fan.
give Brock Bowers Eli Manning and see what he does with Eli.
What if he had Michael Pittman, though?
elite.
I mean,
Too the fact that you
Victor
think
Cruz.
Pittman
Gardner
is a better
Minshew got
talent-
him 100 receptions.
Yeah, that's because we were down every single game.
Yeah, Brock Bowers.
We go to the
I
13th.
was upset that he went to the Raiders, but again, like I think his talent level is like too high for me just to be like, oh, I'm out on him. I'm going to be taking him. I don't like the range he goes in because it does happen to fall into the prime running back zone, but depending on what my roster looks like, I'm taking some Brock Bowers.
Who do you guys like here? I don't like Michael Wilson or Luke McCaffrey.
I don't mind DeMarcus. I like Javon. Don't mind Zay. Don't
I mean,
mind
Luke
Tolbert.
McCaffrey.
Tolbert could be our run back. We
Right.
don't have a Eagles run back yet.
Yeah,
do
I
we?
do think we should target Tolbert for one of our, but not yet. I think Luke McCaffrey is the best pick right here because it's a week 16 stack with Hurts as well, and there's not really any other tiebreakers. Like, I'm not going to give a player take on McCaffrey versus Michael Wilson versus Demarcus Robbins. I'm just going to go with what correlates best at this point.
I think Baker has the most upside just as a
I like Javon Baker more than Jalen Polk and
yeah. He would
yeah,
be
like,
my vote.
but
I think we still have to
so.
bolster our wide receiver room a bit as much as we can here.
all right.
Baker it is.
All
I
right.
think just
Well,
saying Baker.
Any sort of Baker in the NFL is good. Baker Mayfield specifically.
More precisely,
And Nick loves a good Baker.
Good old Baker Mayfield. Yeah, man, he was electric. He got us to some playoffs. We almost took down Mahomes.
didn't he get you guys your first playoff win in like how many years
Against
was
the yeah, remember that Steelers game?
it? Yeah.
The wild card week, we just came out and we were up like 30-0 at halftime. That was the second best day of my Cleveland sports life, aside from 2016 LeBron coming back from 3-1 against the Warriors.
Not to get too far off of NFL topic, but I just saw there was like a 10 slide Instagram of that 3-1 comeback series that I watched today. It was so epic.
It might have been around this time.
3-1 with sunglasses and headphones in for the media.
Yeah, that was great.
It's all because Clay said that it was a grown man's league and that he shouldn't have his feelings too hurt.
Yeah, he hurt his feelings, right?
That's like the MJ, and I took that personally. That was his version of that.
Speaking of Baker, Jalen McMillan here. I think he's maybe my favorite pick, plus 200.
Don't hate that.
I think these picks, though, it should all just be dependent on what your team looks like, what quarterbacks you have. Like, unless you're just like totally sold on a guy like this guy, I'm positive he's going to outperform everybody. It's like, why wouldn't you just be taking the stack partner with like whatever team you have?
Are we going 9 receivers with Tolbert?
Yes.
9 receivers and then running
Carr, and then either running back or if there's like a random tight end that, like, what tight ends are on the board? I mean, it'll probably be running back, but yeah, I mean, if like anywhere from Otten to Jonnu Smith was there, I would say that would be an option. But otherwise, I'd rather get
boys.
Oh, Carr went?
Boys.
Where did we miss this? Oh my gosh, dude. So what
what about Drake May? Because we got Baker.
Yeah, okay. If Drake May's there,
we can still pivot.
Yeah. Got to do that. And then
that sucks because we had the entire stack.
Yep.
See if there's another New England receiver we like out there. Hunter Henry's definitely gone.
Bourne. KJ Osborne.
I like Kendrick Bourne more than KJ.
Yeah, I'd
Osborne.
rather have Bourne than Osborne, but so we just go 10 receivers.
10 receiver build.
I don't like it.
Just naked.
I don't like it.
Just naked stack it. I mean, why?
Yeah,
are
we
trying
don't need to. Like we can do May just a Baker.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
get him with the next pick so we don't lose him.
Yeah, we'll get Drake May with the next
Who
pick, and then
took
I
Derek
still
Carr. And why did they take Derek Carr?
Tigers won the guy at the turn. He took Jawan and Carr back to back.
he had Kendra, but
This is only quarterback. No, it's Josh Allen.
I mean, you got a double stack. I don't think it's that crazy.
No.
I think we go Drake May and then a running back or a tight end. That guy took Herbert, Watson, and Baker. Will we be able to push Drake May like you did all these squad? Oh no, that guy has Richardson and Purdy. That guy has Lawrence and Lamar.
The first guy has Bo Nix and Dak Prescott. He's going to take another quarterback.
The thing,
but we're on the turn.
The thing though is that I don't think any of the running backs or tight ends that we would target are necessarily also not going to you know what I'm saying?
Well, CEH maybe, but
He goes Fields.
He's climbing.
Who?
Fields.
Oh
yeah, he's been going a little earlier. I don't know. I think there is a little bit if we're actually going running back. I think there's a drop off after like Pierce, Bigsby, and you go below CH. Yeah, like kind of after CH, I think there is a drop off.
Yeah, I agree.
There's nobody.
I agree.
So
I'd rather go 3 tight ends.
I would rather go 3 only if K-Dot and Noah Fant or Chig were there. I would rather have another running back if those guys are gone.
So
we're not going to be able to get them because we have to get Drake May right now.
No, we could push Drake May.
I mean, if they fall.
But look, this guy has 4 quarterbacks. The other guys have like 2. I think we can push Drake May. Like these guys aren't. I would be
4 quarterbacks.
They're badges too. I don't think they're going to take. I think we go. My vote is a tight end or CH.
All right, if he's gone though, what other QBs are even left?
We have 10 seconds.
We'll get one. There's still Levis, Danny Dimes.
Okay,
take Chutch.
Yeah. Again, one of the best late running back picks. I'll continue to beat that drum.
I'm gonna need someone else to be on the ones and twos over here one of these times. It's too much pressure at the end of these drafts, dude. I'm getting down to 3 seconds to make a group decision every time.
Well, the fact is that
send in our votes.
We say that every time, but then you guys, PB or you, bring up an explanation that lasts 10 to 12 seconds, and then it's like, what are we doing?
Yep. It is like, what are we doing? That's me every single pick.
What are we doing?
Literally, what are we doing?
Why did that guy take 4 quarterbacks? I'm curious.
That's wild.
I mean, it's stupid. That's all it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is he blowing up the draft for someone else?
I don't think
it wasn't like as obvious, but like
we got our squad.
I mean,
it rounded out. I mean, the car thing threw us for a loop, but
yeah, I mean, when you're reaching 15 to 25 picks on Derek Carr, that's definitely going to throw you for a loop.
Yeah, having Shaheed and Olave unstacked is
that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
But we're still making a bet on the Saints offense, I guess.
At least we have 9 receivers.
Yeah, this team needed 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a different team than we still kind of went with the. Well, no, we didn't go here running back.
Brees.
Not at all.
Because we took James Cook and yeah. Well, we mixed up the strategy for this particular draft. You kind of got to go what the room gives you, and we did. So rounded out, solid squad still. We'll be back Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central as always. Please leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you Thursday.